What's good, boy dudes and boy dudettes? And today we have got Pokemon Detective Pikachu, a 2019 urban fantasy mystery film directed by Rob Letterman, who co-wrote the screenplay with Dan Herdezand, Benji Summit, and Derek Connolly, for a story by Herdezand, Summit, and Nicole Perlman, based on the Pokemon franchise created by Satoshio Tajiri and the 2016 video game Detective Pikachu. The film is produced by Warner Bros. Pictures, Legendary Pictures, and the Pokemon Company in association with Toho Co. Ltd. in a joint venture production. And this film marks the first live-action entry of the Pokemon franchise. And the film stars Ryan Reynolds as the voice and facial motion capture of the titular character, with Justin Smith, Catherine Newton, Suki Waterhouse, Omar Chaparro, Chris Gree, Ken Watanabe, and Bill Knightley in the live-action roles. And filming for the film took place from January to May 2018 in Colorado, England, and Scotland. And it was released in Japan on May the 3rd, 2019, and in the US, May 10th, 2019, distributed by Warner Brothers. And it was the first Pokemon film to be distributed theatrically in the US by Warner Bros. Since Pokemon 3, the movie 2000. And with a PG rating from the MPPA, it is also the first Pokemon film released in the US not to receive a G rating by the group. And yeah, the film has gone on to receive mixed reviews from critics. And yeah, what do I think about this film? Well, before we talk about what my opinion is, let's talk about the main plot of the film. And ace detective Harry Goodman goes mysteriously missing, prompting his 21-year-old son Tim to find out what happened. Aiding in the investigation is Harry's former Pokemon partner, Pikachu, wisecracking, adorable super sleuth. And finding that they are uniquely equipped to work together, as Tim is the only human who can talk to Pikachu, they join forces to unravel the tangled mystery alongside Catherine Newton's character, Lucy Stevens. They basically go on a detective mission to find out the disappearance of Tim's father. And before I got into the cinema and before I sat down and watched the film, let me tell you something. I didn't know anything about Pokemon. I don't know anything about Pokemon apart from Pikachu and the first season's theme song and Battle Dimension Pokemon's theme song. I know nothing about Pokemon or the world or anything like that. I don't know the names of the Pokemon, I don't know the world, I don't know the characters, so I just went in this film not knowing anything. And the main positive I'm going to give this film is that this film sets up the whole Pokemon universe without you needing to know what happened in any of the Pokemon movies or games or TV shows. This movie really does set up this world really well, and I was thankful that they did that, because I was like really worried that they were just gonna like make this film just for the fans and not for like average cinema goers, and I was so happy that they did that, you know. I obviously saw the trailer and wasn't that impressed by it, but the film actually is a lot more serious than it is in the trailer. Like the trailer kind of makes it out to be like a little bit of a comedy, and it's got freaking Ryan Reynolds in, and you're like, oh no. But even though it is a comedy, it does have a lot of drama in, particularly the first 20 minutes of this film. Harry's like trying to get to grip with the death of his father, who died in the car crash, and it's very, very dark and really moody and all that. There's a lot of moody scenes as well. There's a scene with Tim and Pikachu just kind of sitting down on the bench just talking about life, and yeah, it's really deep, and they don't seem to like, you know, add comedy on those serious moments. They really let those serious moments go by, and I really appreciate that, you know, I really do. It just I literally, you know, it's given me so much more respect for this film in that way. The characters are also pretty damn amazing. Justice Smith as Tim Goodman. He plays this really cool dude. Yeah. He plays a really cool dude, and it's nice to see a dude of color like as like the sidekick or like the main character. He's the main human character, so it is quite cool as well, and he's a cool dude as well, you know. And the other characters like Lucy Stevens, the reporter, she's just really hyperactive and bubbly and just a lot of fun to watch. I like Harry and Lucy's like friendship and chemistry on the film, and it's really good. But Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu is definitely the best thing out of this entire film. Just Tim and Pikachu's friendship is just absolutely amazing, and it's just I just absolutely love seeing them interact and just their banter back and forth, and it's just so great. The character design of Pikachu, I have to admit, is pretty damn amazing. Like, unlike Sonic the Hedgehog, where they completely went off model, this Pikachu character is very on model with, like, you know, the Pikachus you've seen in the anime and all that. I mean, if you literally just kind of trace the outline of the character, it's the exact same, like, proportion wise character of the, you know, of the animated one, and I thought it was a really good design. And I actually really like Ryan Reynolds' voice as Pikachu. I thought he was definitely the best part of the film, you know. I absolutely loved it. And I liked how they had the traditional Pikachu voice for the you know, scenes where Pikachu is talking to people who can't understand him. I thought that was really smart. I really did. The world of Pokemon is absolutely unique and different. The Rhyme City, where basically it's the city where Pokemon and humans live together, and it's so weird, but I love it. It's kind of a hybrid of London, New York, and Tokyo all in one. I absolutely love that world, and it's very different as well. It's colorful, it's gritty, it's dark, it's all that at once, and I just love the look of it. It's a very originally appealing city, and oh, I would love to visit that city. I would love to. Every part of this film is just so entertaining, and it's campy, but it's entertaining. And yeah, this is a big surprise for me. I wasn't expecting to like this film, but I ended up liking it. And yeah, I'll probably definitely give this film another rewatch. The only thing about this film that I don't like, this is where we come to our main negatives about this film. The villain. Now, I'm not going to really tell you who the villain is, but the villain is a little, he's very cartoony. This is like his motivations, like everything about the villain is just, it's too corny. It's kind of like, oh, it's this thing again. And even though there is a surprise involving the villain, like there is this interesting reveal, I actually didn't really like, you know, the whole idea with the villain. But yeah, I thought it was really great as well. I thought the actor who played the villain did a pretty damn good job, you know. I mean, yeah, yeah, I'll give him props for that. Let's go back to my positives, because also I do like the way they kind of like execute certain things, particularly towards the end when we get to find out Pikachu's like kind of like memory, when he finds out who he is, and it's a interesting reveal. That's all I'll say. I'll let you watch the movie, but yeah, it's a very interesting reveal when we find out Pikachu's like forgotten memories. It's very interesting. But yeah, Pokemon Detective Pikachu is goofy, weird, but just absolutely entertaining, visually appealing with great characters. Soundtrack is pretty damn decent as well, and the action scenes are really entertaining to watch. The visual effects maybe aren't as amazingly, you know, awesome, but anything beats the, you know, Sonic movie. We'll get to that soon. And yeah, it was nice to see a little bit of Rita Ora. I haven't seen her in a while. She does make a little cameo in this movie, and yeah, I'm definitely going to give this film a B+. Like, I was entertained, and I'm going to definitely give it a 7.5 out of 10. Like, I have to admit, this film entertained me. I liked it. I liked Pokemon Detective Pikachu, and I think I like it a lot more than critics and other audience members, to be honest with you. It's a fun movie to watch. But thank you for watching this review. Please like and share this video and comment down below and tell me what is your favourite Pokemon film. This is the only Pokemon film I've watched and so far it's my favourite. I am looking forward to the sequels they're going to make with this movie because this film is already making money at the box office, so they're making a sequel. They are definitely making a sequel, and it's already been confirmed that a sequel is already in development, so I am absolutely looking forward to. Oren Uzel is signed on as a screenwriter for the sequel, so I will be in that cinema when that film comes out, and I'm definitely going to get this movie on Blu-ray. It's fun. I want to watch it again. It was enjoyable. But thank you for watching this review. Please like, share this video and comment down below. And as always, Avoided Reviews signing out.